just kind of got me in the jaw a bit, in the neck, but obviously in the heat of the battle just had to kind of continue on the next job, and that's what I did. So, you know, you can't really control those matters really. It's as a player, it's important just to try and move on to the next job. Obviously, they scored the try, and my focus was getting back to the team and listening to the calls of what the next play was. And you know, you don't really think about that stuff. And once it's out of your own hands, it's just like you're wasting your own energy. So yeah, that's what I did. Just tried to move on to the next job, which I did. And yeah, and as a squad, I don't think we have been caught up in it, mate. I think, which is a really good sign of the maturity in the group. I think Michael handled it pretty well. I think he did all he could to kind of keep us on track and make sure that we're focusing on you know, the task at hand. And you know, it was a great learning experience in Christchurch as a squad. I think, you know, 2 weeks in a row we've been you know, a fingernail away from, you know, 2 good victories. There's a lot of character being shown in the group. You know, a lot of improvements from last year's team. So, you know, we're taking small steps ahead, and you know, although we're disappointed with the result and it hurts you, I think there's a lot of positives that you can keep building on to keep striving for that outcome. We know if we have the belief, you know, in what we're doing out there on the field, we can put any team under stress and put a lot of pressure on them. So I think that's another growth in our game is believing that we can take it to the top teams in the competition, and once you have that, a lot of confidence starts brewing, and a lot of these 50-50 passes will end up sticking. So, you know, a lot of calls were kind of big in changing the momentum of the game, and it's a matter of how we deal with that momentum shift, staying in the fight. I think that's a huge learning curve and something that we'll be working on throughout this week to try and keep building on Saturday.